Hi everyone. Today I'll be sharing my interview assignment where I spoke with Ty Rains. Ty is a Division I assistant wrestling coach at Bloomsburg University in Pennsylvania. He currently works under my dad, who is the head coach, and he was actually on my dad's team as an athlete for 5 years. I learned a lot from this conversation and I'm excited to walk you through it. For this project, I chose to interview Ty because he has a unique perspective. He's been both an athlete in the program and now an assistant coach. His experience gives him a deep understanding of what it takes to run a college wrestling team at the Division I level or help run it. In our interview, we covered several major topics. I asked him about his main responsibilities, how his role differs from the head coach, and what a typical day looks like. We also talked about the management and leadership skills he uses, how he continues developing his coaching skills, challenges specific to the program, and advice for career development. One of the biggest themes was how wide-ranging the responsibilities of an assistant coach are. Ty handles both on-mat responsibilities, like planning practices, teaching technique, reviewing film and scouting, and off-mat duties such as recruiting, academics, travel, and compliance. He also talked about how assistant coaches serve as a bridge between the athletes and the head coach. Another theme was the difference between his role and the head coach's. The head coach sets the big picture vision, while Ty helps and works more hands-on with daily athlete development and program operations. Finally, he explained the seasonal workflow. The in-season schedule is extremely demanding, with training, meetings, film, recruiting, and weekend competitions. Off-season is more focused on development and recruiting travel. Ty emphasized that strong communication, time management, and relationship building are crucial. Assistant coaches constantly coordinate with athletes, the head coach, professors, and recruits, so organization is key. Recruiting came up as one of the biggest and most time-consuming tasks. It involves evaluating athletes, talking to families, scheduling visits, and staying compliant with NCAA rules. He also explained how he balances coaching with administrative work by using calendars, time blocking, and shared documents so nothing falls behind. When we talked about skill development, Ty shared that his leadership style comes from his own wrestling experience and from mentors like my dad and his former coaches. He also explained the challenge of transitioning from athlete to coach. As an athlete, your focus is entirely on yourself, but as a coach, you shift to helping others improve. He said this was difficult early on, but he improved through asking questions, observing experienced coaches, and staying organized. One of the unique challenges Ty talked about is working at a smaller Division I program. Limited funding and staff mean that each coach has to take on more responsibilities. To stay competitive, Bloomsburg relies heavily on athlete development, strong fundamentals, conditioning, and a gritty culture. Recruiting hardworking athletes becomes very important. From this interview, I learned what coaching looks like at a smaller program and how coaches adapt when they don't have the same resources as larger schools. I also learned about the challenges transitioning from athlete to coach and just how many responsibilities fall on assistant coaches, everything from recruiting to film to administrative duties. Most importantly, I gained a better understanding of the skills required to succeed in this career. Overall, I'm really happy with the questions I asked and the answers I received. If I could continue the conversation, I would want to ask even more about the transition from athlete to coach because I find that part especially interesting. Completing this interview made me even more excited about pursuing a career in this field.